Our next contestant is Menglong Lei. Menglong is pursuing a PhD in engineering, not in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, but actually in the College of Engineering, and presenting numerical simulations, odor plumes, and insects. Here is Menglong Lei.
Odor plumes are common in nature. Insects need to forage, prey, and mate. They need to sense the odor source beyond their visual range. Insects sense the odor plumes with their antennae. There are many studies about how insects track down odor plumes, but we still don't know how insects perceive the odor plumes. First, what is odor plume? The first thing comes to my mind is smoke, its odorant, and its filamentous. So odor plume is just a bunch of odorant particles, right? Yes, mostly. But the odorant particles we are talking about can be very small, like water molecules. At this small size, they can diffuse into their ambient. We use the term diffusivity to describe the extent of this phenomenon. Now imagine a puff of smoke in front of you. How do you move it? Yes, you can blow with your mouth or you flap your hands. The motion of odor plumes is determined by the background velocity and the aforementioned diffusivity. So how do we numerically simulate the transport of odor plumes? There are equations that describe the motion of odor plumes. To solve these equations, we divide the flow field into a three-dimensional grid, which contains about 10 million nodes. The initial conditions provide the initial values of velocity, pressure, and odor concentration on these nodes. And the boundary condition provides the values on the boundaries. In this case, the smoke you just imagined is the initial condition. When you flap your hands, you apply the velocity moving boundary condition inside the flow field. By numerical calculation, we can predict the values on these nodes. A typical numerical simulation like this may require months of calculation using a computer. By numerical simulation of odor plumes, we discovered a lot of interesting things about insects. We learned flapping wings push air to the front and create an airflow before the insects, thus greatly impact the odor plume structure. We learned why the antennae are located on the head. It has the largest odor concentration and velocity than any other part of the insect. We learned why insects fly at a small velocity when they are searching for odor plumes, because the wind-induced flow at a low velocity will create a flow that flows above the insect. The odor winds from a much larger area are thus induced by the winds and sensed by the antennae. From the results of our numerical simulations, we aim to replicate the odor tracking process into man-made micro-aerial vehicles. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Menglong. Now, when you're not doing numerical simulations, what do you do for fun?
Before them.
Yeah. I mean, you can whisper it, sure.
Yeah. I usually watch videos and play video games.
Okay. So you're a gamer.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm also also interested in computers, so I may do something with the Linux I'm using to do the calculation.
Okay. So in your spare time, you also do some kind of simulations. Okay, that's fine.
Just for fun.
If it makes you good. Dr. Selinsky, do you have observations for Menglong?
Yeah, thank you so much. That was super interesting. I think the one takeaway message that I got from this is that I guess we're smelling insect plumes all the time, and I guess how those plumes move around in our rooms and how we are exposed to them are going to affect our health and a lot of other things. So this is really important work. Thank you so much for presenting this to us.
Thank you.